farmers, welcome back to the Pacific Northwest. As you can see, the cotton is ready, and this is on the lower west side. Already got the cotton harvester going, made a couple passes already. The money's all up to $266,000. I did sell about, was it 80? I think it was like $80,000 worth of wood chips. It was either 4 or 5 trips I had to make to the heating plant, and each trip I was getting like 22 grand. It was either 4 or 5 trips I had. I think it was 4. Yeah, 4 makes sense. Because I was, let's see, it was like $500,000. That trailer could hold 120. Yeah, so it was 4 trips. So 4 trips I ended up making. So yeah, got a good amount of cash there. But yes, the cotton harvest is ongoing here, which is good. Because we got loads of cotton over there. And the other good thing I can say about cotton, the price is going up at our sell point. The price right now is $750 and climbing is what we want. What we will be doing today is the grass field. I need to make hay. I have been kind of busy this morning. If you remember, it was raining in the morning hours. So I've been kind of busy. The John Deere, we got the weeding done. Well, kind of. I kind of forgot that strip there. But right now I got the John Deere weeding this field here because we had half weeds, half not weeds. And right now we have our fertilizer sprayer, liquid fertilizer. We're putting a second coat. A second coat? It's not painting. Fertilizer. We're putting our second stage of fertilizer on the cotton field down here. So the corn is all growing good here, and I've been kind of feeding the cows this morning as well, I think 2 trips. And when I was at the, Mix Rations mixer, if we come over here, yeah, our hay is getting a little bit on the low side. We got plenty of straw, a little bit low on the hay, and of course the silage, well, we'll be making some. We do have a lot of TMR in here, so I'm not too worried about like, oh no, we're going to run out of TMR for the cows. No, not anytime soon. That's why we're doing the corn, and that's why we're going to be making some hay. Also, don't forget, last time when we seeded these fields here, our seeder decided to skip over the barrier. I don't want to call it the barrier, but in between fields here. So we got a lot of cotton in here before. So I don't know. I may have changed my mind. We're either going to make chaff from field 32, 34, or 31, and the rest of the corn will be made for the pigs. Also, I've been trying to keep track of this lovely stuff here, the potatoes. I kind of want to get rid of this mess that's in here. So I've been kind of coming in here once in a while and taking care of the potatoes. We got that pile that's there, and maybe like an extra 20,000 liters more to do after that. So hopefully, we can get rid of all this potato stuff here in the near future. Everything else, I've been taking care of the factories and whatnot, but we need to get to work. Well, I've been working. We need to get started here. How about if you open up the garage door? That's always a good start. There we go. Sometimes the trigger on the inside, you can't quite get there. We do need to hook up that thing right there, the tedder. So let's come on over here. Let's go ahead and unfold that, and also we'll unfold the big M. Now we do have a course play set for this, so we're going to set this on course play. Of course, it's going to cut the grass. It's going to ted it for us, and we'll probably go around the New Holland later on and windrow it up, and then I am going to make bales out of it, because it's easier to transport our bales. Our bales are huge. Our bales are 20,000 liter bales. Alright, so a couple things I need to do. Let's bring up the HUD so I can get this all down. We do not want swath dropping. We want, is it control-wise? Left swath. Nope, not right. Widespread. There we go. Okay, so we're all set there. Let me go with this implement here. That should be, no, it was lowered. Let's turn that on. And then also turn our big M on, and let's see, course load, grass field, let's load that. Let's see, no, start at first waypoint. You know, we'll just go hit drive. It should take care of it on its own. Is that going to clip anything? And I don't think I have any bales. I got to remind myself, we don't put any bales or anything on the corner of this shed. I don't know. The tedder is a little bit wider than the mower, but I think it's going to miss. Yeah, yes it does. All right, so we're all set there. That is good to go. We're going to let that do its thing. In the meantime, let's come up here. Frank, come on, Frank. Can you just finish the field when I tell you to? I need to send him back to Australia with Dagwin. That's what I need to do. So let's go here and finish this field on up. Yeah, so no weeds in this field just yet, but yeah, if that cotton gets up to, I did say cotton, yes. Gets up to $2,000 per. We got tons of cotton. I think over 500,000 liters of cotton we got sitting there. So yes, that means paying off a huge part of our loan one more time. We are getting so close to having our loan below $20 million. Yes, we're really cutting at that loan. In the early days, yeah, it took forever just to get $1 million taken off that loan, right? And now it's like almost every day here on the farm we're cutting in, probably like $500,000 into that loan, sometimes even more. A few episodes ago, wasn't it like $2 million we paid off? So my only goal today is just to get the hay taken care of, let the cotton harvester do its thing. The rest of our fields up here and also on the lower east side just need to be maintained. Fertilization should be done today in all the fields, so we should be good to go. Up here, though, we're still waiting for the weeds to approach. So whenever that happens, it happens. I just need to give that big M down there in the grass field a couple passes, and then I can go right behind in the T8 with the windrower and roll it on up, and then we'll grab the baler and make some hay bales and bring it over to the TMR mixer, throw all that hay in there. And if I have any leftover hay, which I mean I can't be making, that thing can hold about 1 million liters. Yeah, if I don't think we'll get that many. But if we do get any extra, we'll leave it aside for the horses. The horses probably could use some hay. I think the sheep are still okay. They're doing fine on some feed. Although I do need at some point, it's not a big it's not very necessary that we go do it, but we should clean out the animals a little bit. That way get them up to 100% productivity, but 90% is not that bad. Not that bad at all. Yeah, so everything's looking good here. I just got my eye on the prize, which is the cotton. Hopefully it keeps on going up. I'd like to see at least get up to 1900. If it stops before that, I'll be a little bit disappointed. The lowest it can go before I say I won't, 1850. I think if it's below 1850, I'll be like, yeah, I'll hold on to it. We'll hold on to it until we get a much better price. At least that's the way I'm going to shoot for it, right? Sounds good? Sounds good. Yeah, so yeah, if the wool price gets up there, I just said wool. I always get wool and cotton because they're both white, fluffy things. So cotton, yeah, so if the cotton price gets up there, yeah, we'll definitely have over $1 million of cotton. And of course the money that we got here as well. So yeah, like $1.25 million we could pay off. Could. Probably even more than that because we don't have the cotton harvest done today. So let's see, we're probably going to get like, probably get 160,000. Actually, it's going to be more than that. Probably get 200,000 liters off those fields today. That's what I'm shooting for. So let's just say we have 700,000 liters. Yeah. You can see where I'm going with it. Do the math. Alright, so there's 2 out of the 5 fields done. So we don't need that HUD display showing anymore. So the wood chipper is going. It was kind of nice, that we leave that wood chipper going all the time up in our forest area. But I do need to get up there, probably cut down some more trees and make sure that wood chipper's always going. Because, that was $80,000 brought in just because the wood chipper. All because of the wood chipper. But, I spent more money than what that land's going to bring us in the end, honestly. I think the land was like $200,000. And then the wood chipper was like $90,000. And then, of course, we bought the Scorpion King to cut down trees. I may have had the Scorpion King before that anyways. So, yeah, it's going to take a lot to get my money back on that investment there. But you know what? It's all good. All right, so what we're going to do here is just get a couple of these headlands done here, and then Frank can continue. And I'll start him off on the other side, work his way towards this way, and then we'll send him off to field 4, and then field 3, and we'll be done fertilizing up here. But I need to get down there and start taking care of that hay, because while nighttime is approaching, I do have it on ×5 speed, because I want to see what that cotton price gets up to. Don't go over that edge. Can't see where I am, but I'm close to that edge. I know I am. Frank's in the passenger seat, shaking his knees because we almost went over that cliff. Alright, so right about here is good. And there you go, Frank. Take over. There you go. How are we looking here? Yeah, so the weeds. Yeah, we're taking care of the weeds there. I just want to make sure this guy does not cross fields for some reason. I don't know why they would cross fields there. I can't quite figure it out. Oh, yep, we do got the weeds coming in up here. So when Frank gets done fertilizing these fields, we can get up to weeding and doing all that. While we're looking at it, 1768 and still climbing. Good, good. I need to teleport on down to the T8. Where did I park that thing? There it is. Alright, so it looks like the Big M has made his way around twice. So let's sneak in here and grab this windrower. This windrower is kind of huge, so I may need to wait for the Big M to probably almost get a few more passes in. But I want to get this work done. There we go. Yeah, this thing, I will have to wait for the Big M to continue along a little bit further. But I can get some other things started, like the quad tech can get over to the cotton field that we're harvesting. So I can cultivate. I don't, let's see. Wait, do I need lime? No, it does not need lime, so that's a good thing. There's the Big M. Oh, that's right, because I only made it do one headland down here. That's fine. That's all good. That's right, I only did one headland and he's going up and down. I think we'll just wait until the Big M is done. So let me turn that off. Let's come over here. And maybe what we'll do while we're waiting is I'll squeak by our baler. And we'll do some cultivating. I could take some time feeding the cows. But man, that'll take forever. I try to do that off camera because, man, they take like 1,000,000 liters of TMR. I've only brought in 240,000 over. Alright, let's squeak on over here. Let's see, I'm not going to use GPS or anything like that. We're just going to go with it. But I'm driving a quad steer, and this is going to... I think I'm going to be driving terrible, like I always do with a quad steer, until I get used to it again. It says that the steering is so... what's the word I'm looking for? Steers kind of fast. Let me just say that. So anyways, yeah, I'll probably catch up to our harvester at some point. But we're getting work done. Time's advancing. Yeah, our money is going down because we do have a lot of workers going. We got 1, 2, 4, 5 workers going at the current time right now. So yeah, wage payment is going to suck. But hopefully our property income per hour equalizes what our wage payment is. That's all I can hope for. And that's a good thing to see on down there. Our cotton module harvester is dumping a module out. And those modules are 40,000 liters apiece. Potentially $80,000 worth of cotton sitting there. One of my workers is done. That's probably the John Deere because the weeds weren't all the way over in that field. Or it's Frank is done. So I'm going to make one more pass in the quad tech here. You see, once I get a few passes with the quad tech, I'm not trying to oversteer with this thing. Let me overlap. I don't need to get it exact because who's empty? Oh, that's got to be our liquid fertilizer, so I'm going to have to go fill that up. Yeah, hopefully not too long from now when we get enough cows. Yeah, like I said, we might start using some of the cow slurry on the east side as well to fertilize that one field. So the cow manure on 3 of the fields and the cow slurry on the big field. I think we're getting enough cows at this point where they can manage that. Alright, so I have to go take care of my workers. I'm pretty sure, like I said, Frank's probably done. And the liquid fertilizer, I need to go ahead and take care of that as well. Alright, so I'm filling up the liquid fertilizer sprayer. It's just under 10,000. For some reason I thought it was 16. I might be getting confused of how much I used to get paid to fertilize one of these fields. I'm not sure. But he almost finished the whole field. So I guess we can call it just right around 10 grand to fertilize this field, which is not bad at all. I can deal with that quite a bit. The bad news though, I was just checking on the price of the cotton, and the cotton price is not going up anymore and did not even reach 1800. So yeah, we're gonna store it. So not a big payout today, but that's fine. At some point it will be, because we're gonna have tons of cotton sitting around, tons and tons of cotton. All right, so hopefully I can get this line back up to where it was. Do you want to unfold there, cowboy? Oh, you know why? Because I'm hitting the wrong button. That would have caused it. You know, I was hitting the button to lower the implement. It's got to unfold. Unfold. I'm the idiot. All right, so our first cotton field is just about harvested anyways. We got one module off it. Frank is now fertilizing field number 3. You can go back to work. The John Deere, I'm actually just going to let him sit there, because eventually the weeds will come along and get these 2 fields. I going to have to do half of field 30, well, mostly where field 34 is, and then most of field 33 and some of 35. You can see with the big M's getting along, he's almost done. The cotton harvester is almost done. And the weeds up here are going along, where Frank is busy fertilizing first. Yeah, so what do I need to do? What did I do with my, yes, this thing. The Volvo with the flatbed on it, because I need to go ahead and start picking up these modules as we go along, just to get them out the field. Where is it? Cotton modules, there we go. Let's go ahead and turn that on, turn the HUD off. So, I mean, kind of disappointing on the cotton price, but, you know, like I said, we'll just store it and just wait for a better day. I mean, and then that day, yeah, the money will definitely come on in pretty darn good. I didn't leave myself much room, but I can sneak through here. Are you going to do another pass? Yes, you're going to do another pass. Can't quite get it all, can you? There we go. Go ahead and park this here. Yeah, that'll be the liquid fertilizer sprayer just got done, which is good, because that way I don't have to pay any more workers for a while. Paying off too many workers at once. So yeah, at the top of the hour, we did earn a couple $1,000s from our property income, but then I went and spent $10,000 on liquid fertilizer. But you got to do what you got to do. All right, you can hire a worker here. You're good to go. I will go ahead and put this away after I top it off. That way I won't forget. Alright, now we can get our cotton harvester over here to the bigger cotton field. So now I don't feel like I'm too rushed. I'm trying to get the cotton harvested this evening. I would like to get it replanted today, but that's probably not going to happen. Actually, let me slow down time, because that doesn't matter anymore. Trying to see what the best price is going to be. I just want to get the harvest done during daylight hours. That's my truck. This is the T8 that I'm looking for. All right, that is lowered. Let's go ahead and whip this on. And it's been a moment or two since I've driven this thing. Now we'll drive a little bit wide here. Just try to pick up all of the pieces of hay, grass that there is. There will be a few pieces here and there, but it is what it is. Not too concerned about it. Like I said, we'll bail this up, because it's a lot better than grabbing a loading wagon. The loading wagon that we got is pretty darn big. It holds 90,000 liters. But then, yeah, let's use our baler that does 20,000 liter bales. Then we use the auto-loading trailer, load up the bales, and I can bring it over there in one go. I will have one straw bale, but that'll be fine, because, well, the TMR mixer will go ahead and take that straw bale. Then our cows should have plenty of food for at least a couple weeks. And then we're just waiting for, I got to make some more silage, which we are going to have in another day and a half. Well, we'll have the chaff in about a day and a half. Actually, it should be technically next in-game day, which would be tomorrow afternoon. We'll be doing the chaff. Then we just have to compact it down and, yeah, wait for it to turn over to silage. And I think my Crone Big M, I think the tedder might be stuck on the fence line. Did he get freed up? Looks like they did. No problem. Hopefully I don't get stuck on the fence line. There, started just in time, just as the Big M's finishing up. Let's clean up what looks like a complete mess and put it into nice little rows. Let's not hit the cotton though. Let's be nice with the cotton. I said be nice with the cotton. Oh, that doesn't hurt the cotton? Because I'm kind of in there. It's all good. Yeah, this grass field has paid off for us. I forgot. I think the first time we harvested this field, it was like a wheat field, I think. I could be wrong. It's been so long ago. So in a way with the cotton, you know, like I said, it's kind of disappointing the price kind of stopper it was. We got a lot of cotton to sell, and it's been pretty good to get more of the loan paid off. But now I'm just trying to think the positive side that when it does come time to sell the cotton, yeah, we're going to have a huge payday and a huge amount coming off that loan. So maybe what we're going to try to do, but I don't think it's going to be possible, but you never know. Before we sell the cotton, can I get the loan below 20,000? Yeah, 20,000. Then I wouldn't worry about it. 20 million. That way when we do come time to sell the cotton, it's going to be like we can take a couple $1 million off. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, so the Big M is just about done. And I need to make sure when I get to the end of the rows here, let's go ahead and turn that off. But what I will do is, yep, you are done, sir, ma'am, whoever. Stop driver. Turn all that stuff off. Turn that off. The one thing I will do before I forget is let me switch back to the Big M, turn the HUD on, and I want to switch this back to swath dropping. That way next time I cut the grass, I won't be like, oh no, I left it on widespread. Alright, now the fun part is me backing this in here. I don't know, so the only other course play work I had going is Frank up in field 3. He got that field done rather quick. Back it in nice and slow. Yeah, the Big M is a little dirty, but it's fine. It's all fine. Frank, are you done in field number 3? I think you are. Let me just double check here. Yep, my pedals. I need to... All my PC equipment is needs some working on. I had to fix my mouse the other day. I've had this mouse now for like 4 years and started to do the double click thing, so I had to take my mouse all apart, clean all the contacts out. Now my pedals on my wheels for the past couple weeks have been, even though I got a dead spot in it, now it's I think it's getting worse and worse. I need to take it on out and maybe clean up the contacts on that too. Anyways, I'm going to bring Frank over to field number 4. Yeah, in the northwest. Yeah, he's going to fertilize that field there. And then I can get him on working on weeding up here while we finish with the hay collection. So the cows have some TMR for the next few weeks. Actually, it should be more than the next few weeks. It should be quite a while. Alright, so we got Frank working in field number 4. It's going to take him like 30 seconds probably to fertilize that field. And then he'll sit there for a while until I get this all windrowed up. And then we can just go around with the baler. Won't take us too long with that thing either. And the only one I'll be working late is the cotton harvester, because I can't do much else work until they're done to get these fields flipped on over. Like I said, I'm not gonna bother rushing anymore trying to get these fields, especially when it's wow, it's 7 o'clock. Wait, yeah, 7 o'clock at night. So I'm not going to bother try to rush to get these fields replanted today. It can wait. Although I hate when I do that though, because part of me feels like you're wasting 12 hours of a field with no crops in it. Yeah, I know. That's like a couple. That's like a growth stage, maybe even 2. Making the last pass here with the windrower, then we go ahead and get to baling. Frank is done fertilizing the fields up there, so when I'm going to wash this and put it away, and then we'll go up there and take care of Frank so he can get to start weeding some of the fields up there. I just want to make sure I get those done tonight. That way when I sleep overnight, those weeds don't hit stage 2 because, well, I don't really take care of stage 2 weeds now, do we? Because the only way to get rid of stage 2 weeds that I'm well aware of is, well, use herbicide. I don't want to be spending cash. We're trying to save cash. I do see one module over there. Should get 4 modules off that field. And right now I just see the 1. But that's fine. He's got plenty more to go. I don't know. He could be getting... Actually, it looks like he just barely put that one down. So, we'll see what he gets. Sometimes that field there seems to be a little tricky. So, sometimes I only get like 2.5. And other times I get almost 4. And it makes no sense because... we always make sure it's been lined, it doesn't need to be plowed, double stage of fertilization, and the weeds are gone. I know a couple times I talked about maybe sometimes plowing the field just to make sure it reset. There we go. Let's go ahead and pick that up, fold it up. Wait for it to fold up so I can come over here and just give it a quick wash. I don't think I've washed this thing since we've had it, but it's not something that we use very often now, is it? Nope. Not very often at all. Actually, it is very dirty. I mean, I'm like, did I paint that brown? No, that's their dirt. It should be, it's a green color. I don't really need to fix it because the working speed on this is modified quite enough, so I don't need to modify it to make it top speed. We go fast enough as it is. Actually, I don't know if this is modified on speed. I'm trying to remember where I got this one from. I don't know if I got it from the Giants Mod Hub or another site, if you know what I'm talking about. Nope. That's the wrong button. Well, it's the right button, but I was in the wrong area for that. Alright, let's go ahead and back this up. As long as I back up slowly, I don't really usually have too much of an issue. But I'm always trying to go 100 miles an hour. Alright, now we'll close that garage door. Let's go grab our baler. Now we should get 39, well, I might get 40, but we usually get 39 off this field when we're doing silage bales or hay bales. But I got maybe like almost a full bale of straw in here. Alright, let's kick that puppy on. And hopefully the windrower put it in tight enough rows to where the pickup on this can pick it all up. I just have to pretty much drive in a straight line. I might have to go around twice though. If I do, not that big of a deal. And since I haven't made any bales yet today during this session of Farming Simulator, we can check afterwards. But like I said, usually it's about 39 bales. I'm not particularly paying attention where I'm driving. That's mostly all the time. The pickup on this baler just isn't wide enough for the width of the windrower that I left down for the grass, or the hay that we're picking up. But we're just about done here. I may pick up the rest of the hay after I pick up the bales and get done, because I kind of forgot about Frank in the upper plateau. He's been sitting up there doing, well, nothing. So I need to get him working here. I almost got a full bale. Let me pick up some stranglers of hay now so I can go ahead and get that full bale spit out. I'm at 98%. So yeah, I should have about 39 bales. We'll find out here in a second. It's usually about 39, but like I said, I'll pick up all these bales, get them delivered to the BGA. Yeah, the BGA. Well, that's where the TMR is. It's at the BGA. There we go. That's good enough. Actually, I may not pick up anymore just because who knows what I'm going to use a baler for next. Probably straw. Nope, that's the wrong button. That, and that. There we go. That way I don't have half of a hay bale in there. This hay will sit here until I mow the grass next time and we do grass. Well, if I pick any up, it'll just get thrown into a grass bale and be counted as grass. Alright, so we are done with the T8 for now in the baler. I'm actually going to leave that parked down here. I think I'm going to go ahead and maybe repair these and wash them up later on. But before I do anything else, our cotton harvester is doing good. Let's come up here. Let me grab Frank. I'm going to bring him on back to the farm. We'll drop off the spreader and we'll put the weeder on, and he can start at least weeding the fields by the farm down there. And eventually I'll get him up here to do these as well. Now, yes, I do have a sprayer up here, so if I ever do want to use herbicide to get stage 2 weeds out, we can. But I don't think I've really ever used it. The reason why we bought it was because, well, I mean, if I'm going to have a $55 million loan, I'm definitely going to buy things that, you know, the farm may need. Probably if I look at it, I probably got maybe like an hour on it. I will do this right here because Frank sometimes will not come to the edge of the field because it's too close to the shed. Gotta help Frank out once in a while. He's a cautious driver, unlike me. My brake pedal on a tractor is when I hit something. That's what I use for a brake pedal. All right, let's get you going there, Frank. You should be all set. All right, I need to scoot on down here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the other cotton module. Yeah, it's getting close to be turning to, well, I would say the evening hours. 7:30 evenings when pretty much it kind of switches on over. I should be doing my work pretty much by then, but the cotton harvester will go. I'll definitely get the cotton harvest done tonight. Off camera. I'll just let him run in the background. Really, I'm starting to run out of areas to put the cotton modules, right? Let me go ahead and turn that off so I don't pick up any of the others. Most of these cotton modules are 40,000 liters apiece, so yes, we got tons of cotton sitting around here. So right now I'm just kind of putting it alongside this fence line. As long as it's over there, as long as it's on this side of the road, we are fine because I don't usually come over on this side to do any harvesting. Alright, so now large square bales. There we go. Let's turn that on. Oh yeah, and how many modules, not modules, how many bales did I make? Where is that? Create a bit, 42. 42. Alright, so I'm going to have a full trailer for sure, then some extras. I may leave the extra ones over here. I'll actually leave that straw bale there. So that'll leave me one straw bale and 2 hay bales. I'll probably just leave them over here. Like I said, I may use those to top off the horses, or I can bring those 2 hay bales up to the sheep and just put them in their feed trough area, and they'll take hay when they need it. I think they're about half full on hay anyways. But this right here, we're going to bring on over to the TMR mixer, dumping it in there. So anyone can do some quick math for me. What's 39 bales times 20,000 liters? That's how many liters of hay we're bringing over. Let's see, it's 390. Just shy. Let's see, it's 760,000. Is that right? 80. Yeah, should be. I think so. So yeah, that's a lot more liters of hay than I thought. Never really did the math on it, but yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of hay. Now the only thing is, see, I don't need, yeah, straw was not a problem. It's the silage, that's right. So we're all set. Yeah, straw is not a problem because we usually, where the corn is growing, we usually have cereal crops growing to put wheat into our whiskey factory. But this time we're doing corn to get some feed for the pigs and also get some chaff for the TMR mixer. So just keep snaking in and out of here. Where would I be without the autoloader right now in a series like this? It would take me forever in real life to load up 39 bales. I wouldn't get much else work done. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I am actually thinking about when this series ends because it's not going to be anytime extremely soon, but I am thinking, okay, after the series ends, what do I do for taking up the Pacific Northwest? And I'm actually thinking about finding a small map, a very small map, and play seasons on it, and try to use nothing but small equipment and very limited amount of mods. And I probably won't use anything like an autoloader or anything like that. Try not to do that. I said I made 42. Oh, are they counting? They must be counting the modules as bales. Does that seem right, or is there did I actually miss that many? This holds 39, and it said I made 42. All right, so I got 39. That straw bale makes 40. Yet I got 2 cotton modules, so they count modules as bales. That's fine. That's all good. It's fine. Yeah, the dog agrees as well. Let's go over to the TMR mixer and we'll start throwing this in there. So, yeah, we're going to have plenty of hay. We got plenty of straw. I got a decent amount of silage. I should have 999,999 liters of TMR in the mixer already. And I always cut across my field, well, not through the fields, but I always go this way instead of actually on the main road. That cotton field's looking pretty darn good. So, yeah, I will pay off some of this loan. Probably 200 grand will come off the loan. I think I need about $70,000. We agree on $70,000. I need at midnight to pay the horse helper and also to pay off the loan interest. So yeah, I think I'll just pay off $200,000. Easy math for me to figure out tonight. I can do that. I think I can manage. Pay that off. So I don't know what that brings us down to because I kind of forgot what we're at. So I'll have a look. We'll have a look here in just a second. After I drop off these hay bales. I'm wondering if I will get to the point where we got so many cows, the cow barn is full. And I said if we ever do that, we will probably put down another cow barn and let them... Because, I mean, the only thing I'm really going to pay for is the cow barn itself. Now let's transfer some of the cows over. We got 4 breeds of cows in that barn. What I'll do is I'll take 2 of the breeds and swap them over to the other barn. And that way we can get double the production, if you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so... if I go like this and unload, and then just keep doing this, we'll get all the hay bales in there, little by little. Nope, that's the wrong button. There we go. Let me just move. If I move a little bit closer, I think I'm only picking up 1 row of bales here. Alright, so where am I status-wise? Took me so long to unload the bales, the lights came on. Alright, that should put me... that's going to take a while to adjust. I may have overfilled it, but if I did, oh well. As you can see, our silage, we're doing pretty darn good there. All right, so money-wise, like I said, I'm going to pay off 200 grand. So is that going to give us any milestone kind of a number we're getting to? Now, it will still be over $22 million to pay out, but you know what? It'll save us. And yeah, so I'm paying 63,000 plus 10,000. So I need about $73,000 at midnight-ish to pay off everyone. So right now, if I pay off 200, that leaves me 58,000. I am going to get some property income for the next 4 hours, so that should be good enough. And then, of course, I'll get some through the morning. So maybe just a little bit on the broke side of the morning, but we should have some harvest to go on, and I should have some stuff to sell. We'll have to start looking at our wine stuff. That's the other thing I got to do. I got to remind myself. I got to go around while this is harvesting. Take care of the factories while he's working. Make sure they're all empty. That way when I sleep to the night, not a problem. Make sure to turn the weeds back on. I don't know why that was turned off. Yeah, Frank's done here, so I'm going to get him moved on over. So yeah, next time, hopefully all the fields in Upper Plateau will be weeded. The cotton field will be done. All fingers crossed, but sometimes I say things, and when it comes time, you come back, and I'm still standing on top of this trailer. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching. As always, I'll catch you next time right here on the Pacific Northwest. But until then, have a good one.